who's responding to the action and entering first. Into the red corner. This is my Koyar Kurdy.
Yeah, Koyar Kurdy coming out representing Fearless MMA, coming in with a record of 2-2. His 2 wins by submission, and he's coming off a loss to Vanushi, and no shame in that, very tough fighter. Koyar Kurdy, I know he's been working out a lot. He's got that badass tattoo, and that really helps. Always helps. And Fearless MMA, established in Birmingham, established in 2009 by 2 brothers, Kai and Camby Banger. And they're really quite regular here now on Ballerina. Really great fighters they're putting out.
And they definitely always turn out some of the perennial contenders. Kurdy being 2-2 is going to look to try to get himself to a winning record, so I know it means a lot to him. Josh Hood is on the other side from BST.
He's good. It's going to be tough. Undefeated Josh Hood at 2-0.
Your O's got to go is what Kurdy's saying, but Josh Hood's saying, niente, my man, I'm going 3-0.
Yeah, tattoo, Steve. You should get a tattoo of a tiger on your chest too.
Big tiger on your chest? Yeah, man.
That's very cool. It's like a photorealistic one as well. It's very good.
They do good tattoos nowadays, that's for sure. They might be able to tattoo your finger back there.
Just a little nail on the end.
That's really cool.
Every listener at home, I have a disability where I had half my finger ripped off by a saw. And Steve is just mercilessly mocking me. It's just
Body
heartless.
shaming you. Sorry,
Unbelievable.
I'd forgotten all about you losing your finger until you brought it up earlier. Oh well, my worst injury.
I'm looking for sympathy all the time, Steve. You know this.
It does work.
Whenever my wife's being mean, I'm like, oh, my hand. Josh Hood coming out representing Blood, Sweat and Tears, undefeated fighter, 2-0. Josh, BST undefeated this evening, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
very
close, really, so far. They've been running away with them constantly.
It's very, when a team is so dominant, right? Are you into Formula One? I feel like you wouldn't be at all, but
no, not at all. But my father-in-law is.
Okay.
It's always like, what was it? It was Red Bull for a while.
Oh, I see. He knows. Mercedes first, and then Red Bull, then Mercedes, now Red Bull again. But when you have one, I'm a Red Bull fan, right? They're the local team to me, right? I got the T-shirt. I even had a factory tour once, and I'm a Red Bull fan. But it just gets a bit boring that they win so much and so easily right now. Anyway, for the last couple of years, and I had this feeling about BST. I love BST. Danny Batten is one of my absolute favourite MMA coaches in this country, and a lovely guy. And Raymond Paul is awesome, and Lucas Lepionko is awesome, and their boxing coach is awesome, and their fighters are awesome, and the gym's amazing. But I'm bored of seeing them win.
We want to see some drama.
I want to see an upset. I want to see BST just occasionally struggle.
I'm sure Koyar Kurdy really wants to oblige you. That's the intention, but honestly, it's not up to BST to field a less than acceptable field of fighters, right? They're not, that's not what they're supposed to do. They do something that every single amateur gym in the country should be copying, and they're not. Every amateur gym wants to slip off and land a left hook. Literally, they come forward 1s and 2s, low kick, and they take your ass down.
Well, that's what we see.
All they do.
That's what we see with other teams struggle with. Is not having 1s and 2s,
and
not having crisp straight strikes.
Build that up from the amateurs. Build that up from the amateurs. Constantly go back. 1-2 forward, 1-2 backwards. Right? Oh shoot.
Oh, he's got his Thai boxing
Those
warm-up
are pretty cool shorts too.
I know. Eric's fight gear, come on, hook me and Steve up. We'll wear it on the broadcast booth.
Yes, please. Yes, please. We'd love some. I'll wear them all the time.
I want to see you in the short shorts. Undefeated with 2 wins, but they've both been by decisions. I know he'd like to get that first stoppage on his record. And there's Eric's fight gear. So we got Koyar Kurdy in the very cool red and black shorts, but much better. We are not a better fighter, but better shorts. We've got Josh Hood from BST in the Eric's fight gear shorts, which are proud sponsors of Ballerina.
I do love that turning. Nice little side kick there.
Who's Wonderboy Thompson? Somebody wannabe. Oh, loves left hand.
Chasing him down is Kurdy.
Yeah, Kurdy with the aggression.
Digging the underhook. He's got the body lock now.
BST don't get taken down. It's like against the rules here at Ballerina.
That's amazing. Josh Hood did so well to stay up there.
I know the physicality. You can see the strength of Koyar Kurdy, and really trying to get Josh to the ground. He's right in the BST corner. Danny Batten giving great advice, using that whizzer effectively. Here's Josh Hood. Kurdy trying to muscle him to the floor almost, dude. Hood with a kind of, what's the judo name of that? The leg in the middle.
What he's trying to do there?
Like an ogoshi, is it an ogoshi? When you kick the leg?
We can go with that.
Yes, yeah, that. I think ogoshi is like hip throw. I think it's like a basic word.
Oh gosh.
Nice, looking for it again.
Good.
Like a whizzer,
Yeah, that
leg
whizzer.
throw, hit throw.
Whizzer hit.
Whizzer hit, there we go.
Overhook throw.
Overhook throw, wrestling moves. Hood. Good job of
Really
cheeky
stifling
shots.
here, both fighters right now.
Yeah, this is great work by both of them. Kurdy's keeping the pressure. Hood's not getting thrown to the floor, coming back with little counters of his own. He's almost stuck though, it's Hood, because he's using that whizzer to stay safe, keep his back from being taken. But it's trapping himself to his opponent. Shinya Aoki used to do this back in the day, to kind of give double underhooks and really high level judo, and he'd just whizzer one side and be really happy there. Famously snapped someone's arm with it, just there was a little bit of space and just ripped the whizzer.
Yeah.
I'm not recommending it.
He was a very angry guy, Shinya.
Yeah, he was. Amazing fighter. Go-go players and stuff.
Break people's arms all the time and stuff.
Yep. Takes a few psychopaths. Hood throwing some knees. Nice work by Hood to turn in. He was giving up double underhooks, almost double underhooks. Kurdy driving
Keep
through.
going to that knee with those double unders. That was pretty good. Stinging it in.
Kurdy has a great drive on him, just closing that distance, powering forward.
The thing with Kurdy that he's doing a bit wrong here is when he grips the body, he's walking around the back of Josh Hood, and that's helping him to get his hips elevated and get thrown a bit, so he gets bumped off, whereas he should come in front and start using his head to try to tilt Hood backwards.
It's like you always say, Stephen, you'll think about head position, that's what Hood's doing. Wow, he's actually keeping the head position even though he doesn't have the underhook.
I wonder who's going to be more tired now. That was a very, look at how relaxed Hood is when it comes to striking.
Oh, that's interesting, Steve, interesting. That's a tough route. I mean, Kurdy was definitely more aggressive, held him there. But in those exchanges, Hood threw cheeky little shots. And Hood a bit more aggressive at the start, a bit more aggressive at the end. I most likely, I feel that's probably gone to Kurdy that round, just for the pressure. But what is difficult rounds to score?
Yeah, more in terms of all to play for now, but like, how does Kurdy, what could you say? How does Kurdy adjust to that? He knows that he probably can't take Josh Hood down. He's not in that particular way. If he's got something else in the bag, he needs it. And somebody's telling him, oh, God, do it. Anyway, but it's evident that Josh Hood's got a little bit more of an advantage in terms of the open range and the striking. So in open play, Josh Hood's definitely established himself. Maybe Kurdy's got something else.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost the kind of mindset here where Kurdy looked a bit rushed, closing the distance, very aggressive. And Hood just wants to stay on the outside, throw his lovely little lead leg side kick, do his Wonder Boy impression. Very good at it as well. Here we go, round two. Josh Hood taking on Koyar Kurdy here at Ballerina, Coventry. Stuart Davies, the referee. Hood has like a karate background or something.
It's like
just
karate shift he's doing.
Yeah, it's just the style he's adopted. Oh, it's a big shot.
Oh dear.
Oh, drop to his knees. He is in trouble as Hood.
Kurdy needs to keep going to the striking. He needs to break away. This is a fool's errand right now.
Yeah, Kurdy needs to break.
He's giving him time to get himself back together when he shouldn't be doing that.
Probably the game plan coming in was to take Hood down. You can see that Hood is good on his feet. Lovely rangy strikes.
Let him break away. Let him break away and then just crack him again with the right hand.
Yeah. Well, look, that's what Hood wanted as well, was to break away. I'm surprised that Kurdy didn't let him break away and then use those shots.
So close there a couple of times. Almost sat him down twice with right hands. Now he's getting out-wizard and going in an upper body clinch game that he can't
Hood
win.
dropped to his knees. I don't think it was tactical. I think it was dropped to him with the power of the shot. Good knees, good knees. Nice high kick from Wood.
I don't know if there was much on it. That kind of just flashed up.
Very interesting round this, Steve. Wood trying to separate again. Kurdy, good pressure. He's very good with that whizzer. Nice knees up the middle. A little bit of redness on the body just from the amount of knees he's eating. Oh, nice right hand by Hood.
One minute left. Sorry, folks. I just got very quiet watching this.
It's very intense.
Very intense. Who's going to land something clean?
Oh, interesting. What's he looking for there, Hood? A trip. Very grindy, close exchange of this fight. Kurdy's definitely had his moments in this round. With 40 seconds to go. Oh, once again, surprised Kurdy can't finish his takedowns. He's getting really good position. Doesn't seem to have quite the finish. Oh, Hood landed some shots.
We're back to even here.
Hood closing the distance that time. Oh, jumping a guillotine with 20 seconds to go. That looks pretty tight, Steve.
Don't be silly, jump a gilly.
Arming guillotine. There, it is tight. I think Hood's okay. It's the arm in bit that makes it so different too. If you look at Kurdy's right arm, you can see it's wrapped around the arm of Hood, not in front of it. And it just means that Hood could use the strength of that arm to protect his neck. Got 2 rounds in the pocket. 1 to go. There's a good chance it's 2 rounds to Kurdy, the fearless MMA
You would hope so.
prodigy.
You got almost the
Hood's
drop
going to
there
get
in a
his
second.
final adjustment. Remember, you can follow us at Ballerina on all social media platforms. If you'd like to follow me, I'm at Chris Fensom, FENSOMBJJ. Drop me a message. Let me know if you're enjoying the fights. Might even give you a shout out live on air on MMA TV. If you'd like to give Steve a follow, he's available at
Braver JJ.
Braver JJ. You got a logo? Have I seen your logo?
Yeah, I do. Like lions and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to
We were
swap.
going to be the Leighton Lions back in the day. But
Leighton Lions.
Now we're just Braver Jiu-Jitsu because you're braver than you think.
Next time you do your t-shirt, Steve, you get me a XL of yours, I get you a medium of mine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Deal?
It's ready.
I'm excited. I love wearing my friends' gyms t-shirts. There's something so nice about it. I love representing them. Fearless MMA taking on BST. Now, to start this fight, Steve, I was whinging that BST they are 2 rounds down. Well, there's a very good chance they're 2 rounds down. Obviously, I'm not a judge.
So, but
You agree?
I've seen something a little different.
Oh, Hood landed a lovely shot at the start of the round. Oh, Hood.
This is going to happen. I don't understand why he keeps going to the clinch instead of breaking away. Kurdy's like the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
This is not working. Your right hand works. Sit down on that all day.
Yep. Especially in that middle round. Should have, on the brakes, thrown some shots. Hood is...
He's good at stifling Hood, though, because Hood wants that space for kicks in that karate style.
Yep.
Yeah, here he is, boom.
Yeah, he's sticking to the game plan, and I mean, there's a good chance he's 2 rounds up, so it is working. But in terms of trying to put his fighter away, oh, nice right hand by Hood. Good footwork by Hood. He's just dancing now. Oh, great cornering by the BST team. He's nearly caught against the cage. He just hit circle, that's exactly what Hood did, but ran out of space that time.
The thing is,
Back
with
to
this as
circling.
well, Koyar Kurdy is just owning the forward movement.
Head kick.
He does it immediately.
Yeah. It's just not a lot of power on anything Hood's throwing anymore. If he's 2 rounds down, he's got to dig something.
I don't know how much power there was at the very beginning, but there's been a lot of grappling exchanges which really will tire out your upper body. against who's got any pop at all on their punches right now.
Fantastic work from the cornering of the BST team, Danny Batten. Also fantastic work from the
There's the
MMA squad.
Sooner or later that was going to happen.
Privacy first chat. Call Raymond Paul, everything you got in the last minute of the round. They know their fighter is probably 2 rounds down, but he's in a good position here in the third, on top, hammering down. Josh Hood, he's got to look for a pass. He's got to try and find a finish somewhere. Maybe a submission, a footlock, something. It also doesn't always feel like the BST way, the Hail Mary
Big
last
finish.
minute, finish. They like to just dominate.
Yeah, you've got to have more in the tank to do that. You've got to be able to squeak it out. When the opportunity arises, you take it.
Yeah, let's see Hood. I mean, the guard was open earlier. Try and throw those legs to the side. Get on top. Look for anything, pretty much. We know that there's great jiu-jitsu over there, BST, and he would have been rolling with some fantastic, fantastic fighters. Very short time left. Knees from Hood. Knees to the butt.
Yeah.
They suck deep. Can't sit down. They've got a sore bum tomorrow. Hood thinks he's done enough to win it. I personally disagree.
I don't know. We'll have to go to the judges' scorecards. They've been working extra hard tonight, that's for sure.
They have. There's been a lot of decisions.
So. Let's see how it goes. Was it the control of Kurdy? Was it the forward motion constantly, or was it the slick style of Josh Hood always being able to pull it out of the fire? Who's going to number 3?
So after the great round, matches go to the scorecard by decision. And they have to have a split decision. The winner, the fighter, in the red corner, Koyar Kurdy. And he is the Josh Bull.
Koyar Kurdy absolutely loving it. Up on the cage, they're celebrating to all his fans here in Coventry. Team Fearless getting the win over BST, a very rare moment on Battle Arena.